great light. Oh, great light. Great light. Oh, yes, the light. The light, it has come. Welcome to the kingdom. Greetings. Oh, yeah, I think today I'm going to be a forest fairy, you guys. I'm going to put the whole costume on, the whole shebang. Right now I'm just in this costume get up, this nightgown for the night tour. Yeah, I wanted to come on today, talk to you about your alter egos very quickly. I talked yesterday about AI and how we're connected with the Wi-Fi through our brain. I've got lots of more pictures to gather for you to show you this. So tune in with me later this evening. I'm going to post some more photos. I have a lot to do today, but I did want to come on here briefly and show you my grounding. Watch what happens when I stare at the sun. Watch. You're going to catch it. Ooh, yeah. See, can you see it lighten up for me? Yeah, see, just that little drink right there I took in, it just refreshed me. I felt it in my toes. Yeah, I wanted to talk about your alter egos and your power as a god here. So you are a multifaceted god. This is just one of your timelines that you're playing out in real time, and your dream space reality shows you a lot of your different timelines. You have multiple timelines, and you are in them. One way I can show this to prove it to you is through the different calendars. I've talked about this before briefly on some of my videos. Please check those out. If you would like to know more about the zodiac, I have lots of videos to talk about the zodiac that leads into the matrix and how this is all connected with the stars and thus you, and how everything is connected for this grand game that we are in, where we build paradise together because together we rise. Yes, the old program is the Savior program. The new program is you become the Savior. You are the hero on the wheel. We should have been playing this way a long time ago, but I am here to remind you of how the game is played. You're perfect. You're a perfect creator. A lot of people have been taught that they were not perfect, but it's a lie, you guys. It's a lie. Those are false teachers. You're so perfect. Yes, and your zodiac wheel will show you this. Your birth chart, your ringtone, it's all going to show you this. I've talked about your birth chart before with the BEARTH, how that leads to the 54 sun system versus the BIRTH, that they hijack at the dock, they stamp your feet, put you into the system of the moon. Yeah, because they don't want you to access the sun. They don't want you to access the gold. So they have the gold bondsman tied to the birth certificate, the birth cert, right? That's where you become the straw man. Now, you can utilize your straw man, but I'm going to tell you, a lot of these people who know the system with the straw man, they know a lot of people are unaware of the system, so they seek to gain further control. They don't want you to know about it, but they do tell you in plain sight in the movies. One of the movies to watch, and literally watch this movie, you guys. It's a total documentary of everything they have done with the gold bond that is tied to the birth cert. And you can access this somehow. I mean, lots of us are learning how to do this, but we want to all access the gold so we can all be like the elite, right? Because they literally have sold their soul and accessed the bond through their new name that they got. New name has to do a lot with that too, and I do believe we can name ourselves whatever we want. Just saying. You can pick whatever name you want. Now, literally, though, when you came into time, that's kind of tied to your name that, your parents give you because you picked that name. But you can, as an adult, pick a new name. Yes, you can do this for yourself. It's what you feel that you need to do if you feel the need to do it. And I have done it. I've done it several times. I had a pretty doggy come visit me. She's so cute. Sometimes I feel like Snow White. Because I am. Okay, so Snow White, that's a good plug right there because it's going to help me illustrate to you about the wheel. Right, all the princesses, they had something to do about a will, right, an inheritance. Okay, you have inherited the wheel. You've pricked your finger on the wheel, and you've essentially fell asleep as a babe, and then you reactivate and you reawaken. But keep in mind, you're activated from beginning. It's a time release program. The planets are a part of the time release, guys. It's the planets. They are going to play a role with your locks in the zodiac. So the zodiac is a round circle, and it's like a combination lock, and the planets, they play a role of activation. Okay, so like Saturn return, that's a big time in your life. Your Jupiter return, that's a big time in your life too. Mercury retrograde, that's a big time too. I mean, these are things to pay attention to. Full moon, following the sun, when the sun's in his house, the 88 window, 8-8. Yeah, and this is a pivotal time because this time, when the sun gets into Leo, it's like full activation for Aquarius age. I thought I would tell you that a little bit. Yeah, so each culture, they have different religions and they have different texts. And if you look into their texts, even the ancient ones, they're all following the zodiac. All their texts are talking about the zodiac. Yeah, because they're talking about the sun and the moon and the stars, you guys. So we don't need these religions. We don't need the idols. The idols are the teachers. We don't worship the teachers, though. We become the teacher, you guys. So, yeah. There's that piece. Well, when you use all the calendars, you'll see your multifaceted God. You can see your multifacets through your sidereal, through your tropical, through your Chinese. And there are others that you can just go within because you are the great I am. Okay, so every chance that you have in your life to make a significant decision, there is a piece of you in this reality that has split. Okay, and it's divided and gone the other way. And so you're in a great net. This great net is all you. So say like you went on a trip, you decided to go on this trip, but part of you decided not to go. And so that part of you that decided not to go, it just started trailing off and took a whole other journey. Multiple decisions, multiple realities open up with that. It's a great web over there in the piece of you that decided not to go. Okay, and then from that, there are products of those decisions. So you can access through your divine remote controller, because you are the controller, you can access these multiple programs that you have played in. Okay, and so this would include like your past lives, the skills that you had in your past lives. Keep in mind, we're all connected, so really you can access like all the programs from within. That's why I suggest a lot of people do go within. This is where I've gotten basically all the information on my page that I am sharing with you. And I have come to the internet. I've come to these platforms. And I have found creators who are just like me. They have the same information. Not all of them have the exact same information that I have. I do feel like I'm special in that sense with the Octomom. But just know, this information isn't being developed by me. This information is here. It's literally all here. We just access it. Okay, and it has to do with your upgrades. So I'm trying to upgrade you by sharing this information about your multifaceted viewpoint as a god on the wheel. You put yourself on a circle, put yourself at the center, okay, and then you proceed to turn and have all your aspects so you get a 3D image of your multifacetedness. Okay, through this multifaceted factor, you can access your other alter egos, because the zodiac is also the altar. You can channel this via your mind. Everything is mind. All is in the mind. You can channel this through your stone grids and your stonework. You put your pillar at the center and you build out. And you can use multiple shapes to do this. You could put your stones there. You create a grand web. You create a grand portal where you can pull energy from these stones, and you could put information in them and take information out. Yes, we are very powerful in the flesh. We are very, very, very much loved. We are a grand God. Stand erect upon the land, you guys. Access your alter egos. Learn about who you are and your